As most of you know, I represent Husos and Daudt, Huso, in a lawsuit they have filed against Phoenix concerning the public road known as Northeast 205th Street, which runs along the northern boundary of the Montello property and the southern boundary of the Husos property. That lawsuit concerns the issue of whether Northeast 205th Street is a public road.
I'm going to object, Madam Mayor. This lawsuit is not in the record.
This is by way of introduction.
It's not in the record. It should be excluded.
Well, if there's facts, Mr. Daudt, that you're intending to bring before the council that are not in the record, that would be inappropriate. If you want to refer to the exhibit on this issue that is in the record and make argument from that, you can, but studying a background by introducing facts that aren't in the record would be contrary to the council's rule and the law.
Well, I don't think I stated any facts other than the fact that I represented a lawsuit, and from there I think everything I've stated is part of the record. And I will also further add that I think the law would allow, like any judicial decision maker, allow them to take judicial notice of matters that are matters of public record, as is the lawsuit. So the issue is whether, in both the lawsuit and before you, is whether there is a dedication of Northeast 205th Street in the original plat of the Montello property, which was filed in 1976, and at the time was called Summers Edition, despite the obvious fact that only one street is shown on the Summers Edition plat now, that being 205th and recruiting into 204th. Phoenix argued before the hearing that there was no public right-of-way dedication. I say that I'm running out of time, so I want to kind of jump to the end. Obviously, it's been a matter of major attention in front of the council that there is an opinion out there.
I'm going to object again, not in the record.
Well, I think it's a matter that is already in front of the council.
Objection.
And should
Mr. Daudt, this is part of the record for the Wood Trails Montello project that we've already received.
It's not.
It's a matter that bears directly on it, and it's within the knowledge of the council. And if it's within the knowledge of the council and affects the decision, it ought to be made part of the public record, which is my point.
Unfortunately, if it's not already part of the public record, we cannot. As you know, the city's inability to recognize Northeast 205th Street forced my husband and me to file a lawsuit against Phoenix, which our attorney did place in the public record.
I'm going to object. It's not in the record.
It is in the record? I can get my little book if you want to stop the time, because I do have some more to say, but it is in the record.
It's a minor matter. If it isn't in the record, we'll check it. You won't consider it, but please try. If you're representing that something is in the record, go ahead. Let's try to speed things up, I think. But
well, this is vitally important because Northeast 205th is how my husband and I access our property, and that's where Phoenix Development wants to build some homes.